Good evening, Lynch. Good evening, boys. So, I thought we'd kick off with a bit of a different load of old balls. And by different, I presume it will eventually pan out in the same way, which is tiresome balbinos. Couldn't be mono white, could it, boys? Couldn't be mono white lifelink cants in a different kind of a game. Could it, boys? Of course not. This is Magic the Gathering. But we'll do what we can, lads, to have a wonderful time. A wonderful evening, boys. Will be had by all. And don't even begin to doubt GG's XDs. Or something. So I won't play this for very long for a couple of reasons. Number one, I don't think it's going to be interesting. And number two, being flat bronze probably is going to give me opponents who are not the level of a top quacker such as myself. And I know that we're not the Legs VD channel where smashing people who just rolled out of bed with their knob in their hands is good memes, but you never know. Alright, Adeline's a different prospect. I thought it was going to go Cartographer's Pubes, but I don't think you can, boys. It's just going to give me too much of a slapping. It's just going to give me too much of a good slapsh. So I suppose I could lose. I mean, who's to say he doesn't have loads of good cards? Just because it's mono white tiresome bollocks. But you know, boys, GG, bababoosh, and all the stuff I would normally say, because we're definitely going to have a great time. But yeah, don't get too invested in this format or this deck, because I do believe it's probably rubbish, as is evidenced by game one, boys. But you never know. Alright, we're getting some good draws, boys. You know I love saying that stuff. We're getting some good draws. I don't know what happened yesterday with my 700 million lands, but that does seem to be the case again. But at least Portal is a good card, right? If you get flooded. Let's have a look. Farewell's pretty good. Deplops. Alright, we got some good stuff, boys. We got some good stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll play the Arena, and then we'll play the Portal, and then we'll squeeze on our balbinos and hope for the best. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. Okay, sweetie, sweet, my boys. So depopulate would be good. Well, I mean, that's basically it. Can I draw Farewell or depopulate, or am I gonna die again, boys? Am I gonna draw depopulate? I know I've got 8. There's no way I don't have 8 of those cards. But, boys, you know, we're playing Magiques. And if you're playing Magiques, you've got to be ready for Magiques. Those are always the rules. Those are always the rules, boys. And don't get me started on you not dying of AIDS. So, obviously, he should minus this, but we are in bronze, boys. We are in bronze. And you might just want to go for a smacking. So, I must draw something useful. And I guess that's useful. I guess that's useful, boys. Someone else has become a clashing lad. A member for a whole month. Someone else, I'm glad you are once again here being a stone cold memer. Stone cold memeage, boys. Borrowed time, eh? Okay, I mean, I can get that back. He could have just killed it with 1 damage, but you never know, boys. You never know how a game of Magiques might pan out. Also, this could go ultimate. No, it can't. It can't, boys. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's calm down before we say GG Shaxteesh. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. Okay. I don't know about you, Lance. So, I think you have to wait for that, but that can still easily give me the Myrtle Beans. we'll play this. So do I exile this chaplain? I don't think so. I think I just trigger these things. Okay, boys. We might be in for a game of magics. You never know. This is alchemy. This is alchemy, boys. Because I had to play alchemy for the 2 rares in the weekly event. But then, if I were to win a 3rd game, I'd unlock a cosmetic that I don't want. So I thought I'll just play regular alchemy. It is a shame that I'm bronze. Because, I mean, I don't know what even being bronze even means. It could mean that you're bottom of the league. But it could also mean GG Shakdish. You know what I mean, boys? Of course you do. We're all on the tubes here. Anyway, like I said at the start, we're not playing this for too long. We'll just play until it gets boring. Which is when I lose. Because if I win, obviously the game was fantastic. If I lose,
fall back.
I'm sticking this shit right in the bin.
Before more people get
right in the bin, boys. Alright, so can he protect himself from a Deplops? Okay, boys. Oh, I am going to blow this guy up. But I guess it's not the end of the world, boys. Or is it? I don't know. We'll see. Won't we, gentlemen? So I don't know what. I literally don't know what cards are in alchemy that could save him. Teferi's time bendage, is that legal? Probably not, boys. So I don't think I want to play both of these lands. I think because I got enough lands. Wouldn't you think so, boys? I think I might want a white land. There's only 2. Alright, well that's solved all of that. We are definitely the best in the world. Reefer LaFunk doesn't know Jana Amari, boys. Reefer LaFunk, you should be a lad in the chat, and then you will see firsthand Jana Amari's everything. Minge, muff, tits, and anus. All for the memes. We all like a bit of ex-Magic the Gathering top-level streamer. She was quite the lad in her day, boys. But then she did come down with OnlyFans-itis. So, she was just before her time. She got blacklisted from Magic from having an OnlyFans. And you just think to yourself, if only, boys, she knew that she just had to stick it out for another year, being OnlyFans would get you a front row ticket to Whizbang's events. Not blacklisted, like what happened to her. And then, presumably, she fell into a well of depression and then died. But her memory goes on, lads, as being somebody who was always willing to simulate fucking a Garrett card. For the memes! Boys. For the memes. And you gotta respect someone of that squeebalage, right, boys? If somebody is constantly tweeting out they want to suck Oko's dick, surely they're one of the boys. But they weren't. They were fucking annoying as shit, and they acted like 12. But it's been so long since I actually saw Jana Aidzari. I've forgotten about all of that. All I remember now is her arse. And the term longback, which sounded racist at first, but now I know is a more of a sexual description that sums her up perfectly. She is a perfect longback, boys. But moving forward, I do like to believe that wherever she is, she's not acting 12 because it was creepy. as a community predominantly 38-year-old men, acting 12 and then selling your tits was a terrible combination. Terrible, boys. But like I say, if she just held out for one more year, she would have been like top of the Quacks. The things I've seen with my eyes to do with girls playing Magic, allegedly Magic's players, boys, when in fact the very first result on Twitter, not on Pornhub or even Google, on Twitter, the very first result upon the search of someone I saw on a Magic the Gathering panel is them getting their bongler anus blasted out by another bonglerini. And I don't know about you boys, that is just too much bonglage for one man to take. Far too much bonglage. We could have had Jana Azari instead, but we got nothing. So, despite me having 77 lands in the last game, it does look like I'm going to die to a lack of lands. And I don't know about you boys, that sums up Magic the Gathering perfectly, doesn't it, boys? Guess the top card, I'll say land. I don't even know what the rules are. If I get it right, what happens? I don't know. Oh, this isn't the Golem I know. Whenever Golem attacks, look at the top 2 cards of your library, then put them back in any order. Then choose land or non-land. Opponent guesses which the top card of your library of the kind, reveal that card. If they guess right, remove Golem from combat. Okay. I sort of see now, boys. It's just a load of old... It's like Goblin Guide, but 8. Imagine Goblin Guide having 8, boys. That's what that card is. It's fantastic. And we love Magics. Alright, I don't like Constructed very much, and I don't like this. You don't like nothing, Cheeks! What? I changed my tune on Jana Amari, Mr. Squeaks. I originally didn't like her, but now I would tolerate having a look at her minge. Every day. It would be classic memes. It would be classic memes, boys. But I guess we'll just have to see. Whatever that means. Whatever that means, lads. In the meantime, let's think of how I could play a game that doesn't make me want to stab everyone in the eye. There's a new draft format. We'll have a look. I'm going to look for more Jana thumbnails, if I'm honest. Or even Christine Sprank's thumbnails. Ones that are just about acceptable by Whizbang. Ones that are just about acceptable by the boys at Whizbang's HQ. Hey, shuffler's fine, right? That's what we say in Virgin School. That's what we say in Virgin School, boys. That's why we play Constructed. Isn't it, boys? Of course it is. I love Magic. If it's a new draft format, let's have a look at what it is. If I have to pay, then Whizbangs have probably priced me out of the market by showing me how fake this game is. But, boys, let's not lose sight of the fact why we're really here, which is to talk about Jana's flat baps. This Wankstein, boys, and there was me thinking playing low bronze was going to be some 8s. Alright, I'm just going to concede. I'm miles behind. He's a blue player, so obviously that means from now on, every spell is going to take 2 minutes to resolve. And I just don't care anywhere near enough. I shouldn't even be playing this. That is how AIDS this is. But we'll play one more. Then we'll have a look at this draft format that I'm 99% likely not to play. And then we'll go back to playing, allegedly, again, the most fun format on Arena. And by most fun, I mean the only thing that could be close to being discussed as being fun, unless you want to play absolute FNM style best of 3 winning in Gabby's anus. But, boys, that winning in will also mean simultaneously nothing and the Olympics, depending on who you talk to. But we all know it really means the Olympics, right? We all know it's really the Olympics, Lange. Alright, I got D-Plops. I'm just going to risk that D-Plops is going to be fine. Okay, boys. Okay, I forgot about losing dots. I mean, it's been such a long time that dots were relevant to a lad like me. Okay, boys, we're getting mana screwed. I can guarantee I play 30 lands in this 60-card deck. Guarantee. And this is how Magic repays me, boys. That's why I love Magics. Boys. Uh-oh. Oh, it's Aragorn. I never had that, boys. There's a shit game of AIDS. So, even though I plan on depopulating, the man has to die. Even though I plan on doing the depops. Boys. Okay, boys. I was incredibly good at Magics. Alright, well, I guess I should have read what that does. I guess I should have read what that does, right, boys? Hugh, he saw what it does. He saw what it does, boys. Which is this one? Alright, well, we got Farewell. But the likelihood of me drawing 2 lands in 7 turns is basically 0. You see what I mean, boys? We ain't drawing no lands. We ain't drawing no lands, boys. This guy's just way too good at Magics for your boy Cheeks. We ain't drawing no lands at bronze rank, boys. Lads, if ever there were lands to be drawn, you know they ain't nothing to do with me. You know they're nothing to do with me, lads.
Anyone who harms my people must contend with me. I am almost sad to see you go.
Alright. Last chance for a land before I get completely overrun by a man who had 2 mana for the whole game. Ugh, so close, but so AIDS. So, kill this guy, maybe. Why is everybody so huge? Who's making everyone so big? Alright, I'll wait until chat answers me. Who's making everybody so big, boys?
Let your blade do the talking.
I can't see. Legendary creatures get indestructible. Alright, well, I'm gonna die. Well, it's this thing, I guess. Yeah, it doesn't make any difference. Alright. Well, boys, bronze rank is pretty cutthroat. I wouldn't have guessed it unless I saw it myself. But, boys, you know I ain't reaching 6 mana. You know I ain't reaching 6 mana in a game of Magics in a ramp deck. Boys, what game do you think we are ever playing? You get flooded or you get screwed, boys. That's not true. I'm a seed a billion gate. Yeah, it's actually not true, boys. But it feels true. And if it feels true, then you might bang a bungler. Because some of those tits, they probably feel true. Right, boys? But at the same time, you might have AIDS. I'm just mulliganing until I've got 7 lands. Alright, 3 will do. I forgot that you don't get a free mulligan as well. But I'm sure it'll be fine. Right, boys. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm not going to check the lands. But if I don't... I mean, the only games I've played today, I got completely flooded. So I assumed that was what would happen, but I guess not, boys. I guess not. We're going to slap this guy. I got nothing else to do. Alright, well this should stop me... This should stop me having no cards, but it will probably end up killing me. Slim, you were right. Bloody's tits were indeed fake. So I can see why Magic the Gathering is not very accessible to your standard man. You know, this is bronze. Bronze rank, lowest rank you could possibly be. And somehow, boys, I'm still dying of AIDS. I don't know about you, but it feels good. It feels good, boys, to know that any man just starting to play Magic can expect mono black, Shieldred, mismatched Nazguls for the memes. For the memes, Lance! Boys, it was always for the memes. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. So, like I said at the start, I do want to play Brawl again. So it was just, this was just a quick diversion. But I didn't really enjoy Brawl the other day. So what are we going to do? What are we going to do to have a good time, boys? I mean, bronze rank, boys. It's proper thinkamabobs. Proper thinkamajibs. Alliance. What's to think about there? Your best creature is going to get killed, who's also a legendary, but let's take 25 minutes to have a good wank. Right, lads? Obviously, it's right, lads. Okay. I don't particularly want this to get killed.
I have got new moves to
Alright, we're just gonna die. It's fine, boys. Alchemy allows cards like this. Draw 2 mana, draw 3. Easies. Oh, that's not even alchemy. Alright, I take everything back. I take everything back, boys. I was just really shit at Magics the whole time. Okay, boys? Fine. Hugh says, if ever a card should be mismatched, I think it's fine to play one of the 9 Nazbags. I actually agree with you there. I actually agree with you there, boys. I do think it takes a lot of effort, but I agree. Oh, I can't use this as a flash. I'm fucking so stupid. It's almost like I've forgotten how all of these cards work, lads. Playing Brawl too much. But at least I am incredibly good at Magic. Right, boys? So I still got tons of cards. Farewells, like you see. The other wandering bitch. We got stuffs. Boys, we got stuffs and we got 8s. Alright, so there's no way to save anybody. I just about have to save myself. So if he attacks the Emperor, I guess we gotta just leave it. Alright, we got another huge stinks, boys. Another huge stinks. You're gonna sacrifice your boy, or are you just gonna have a wank? So, like I say, we got 4 depopulates, as far as I know. At least 2 farewells. We got 2 draws. But if I can't draw the beams, we are gonna experience the scenes.
Until next time, then.
Okay, useless 8s. And Shuffler was always fine, boys. Boys, when wasn't the Shuffler fine? I can't even recall such a day. I can't even recall a day where the Shuffler wasn't the classic of all memeage. So I have to block this, but it still does... we'll see. If this gets killed, obviously I'm dead. Because that equals like 7 damage, boys. But he's probably got a lot to think about. Do you win the game, or do you carry on measuring your balls? Still got the big thinks. You fucking retard. You fucking retard players. I hate Magic virgin pussies. You fucking lobotomized retard. It's such a bizarre way of being a fucking dimwit. I don't understand, lads. I truly don't But bronze, clearly, boys, bronze is just far too high up the totem pole for me. It's just too much. I don't know what I thought I would find outside of your mum's tits, but it's just more and more fucking arsewanks. So 27 lands, which is 3 more than you're supposed to play. Never saw this, never saw that. Saw 74 of these somehow. Good memes, boys, good memes. 3 farewells, never saw any of those. Or I did, but those are the games where I didn't draw any lands. Portal was shit. I don't know. I mean, it's impossible to say what's good or not. Which of these cards really stand out as not being great? Maybe lose an arena and play a land, but then when don't I want to play an arena, boys? Alright, we'll drop 2 of those and just play lands. And the answer of why I can't answer, boys. But this is the last game. This is the last game. I'm playing 0 creatures. I don't know, maybe. But I got 15 removal spells. And 3 removal-y planies. So it should be fine. It should be fine. I don't think I have to play creatures. Not with whatever the fuck. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm not playing this all the way into Mythic, boys. I'm playing this all the way into Silver, so I can get 1 extra pack, and then I will delete it. And then I'll say the word AIDS a lot. But it's 3 years of all this stuff, boys. 3 British years of no rotations. So you can make the best deck in the world, and then hope for the best.
Ready for some chill fun streams.
I mean, it is chill. Right, boys? It is super chill builds. But it is also a bit AIDS. So I needed a black land for the arena. And we're playing the same kind of dog shit. Okay, boys, that's good memes. So, let me see. If I play this, I do get to play another land. Alright, now I should just draw 50 million cards and they should all be good. We need depopulate and stuff, and then everything should be fine. Right, boys? Easy Quacks. How about some lands? How about... okay, fine. Okay, fine, boys. I guess it's all gonna be beautiful memes. I guess it's all gonna be beautiful memes, boys. But this is... whatever happens, this is my last game of this. And then we'll have to think about Brawl and what else I can do and play there that's not going to make me have 8s. Maybe I needed more planies. Who knows? I mean, you know I can't build a deck to save my ass. But when I look at it, it feels like if I'm drawing 2 a turn... surely I'm going to hit one of these Kayas. But I guess statistically, that might not be how it works, boys. Statistics might prove otherwise. But at least we're playing another mono black deck, you know, for the fun shits, boys. Well, there were no announcements in bans today, were there? Boys, there were no announced bans. What day is even today? Alright, so Depops... nah, I think it just... yeah. Because this thing will start getting bigger, right? Oh, that'll be a nice trick. He's just put his reticule over the Gangbang Buster. So I'm going to attack and pretend like I don't know he can crew it, and then I'm going to blow everyone up. Oh, hold your dicks, boys. Hold your dicks, boys. Oh, we got him. Classic GG's XDs. Lance, we pulled off a classic GG's XDs for the memes. Gangbang Buster in the bin. For the memes. I should bind this. That was a mistake. I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, I don't need him having an arena sloshing around. It's pretty good. Isn't it, boys? So that's gone. But I should have done it beforehand. Okay, that's a shame. Considering now I'm going to exile this, probably. But I'll just make sure that I don't. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. I'll just make sure that I don't. So Kaya is obviously... Who cares? I mean, I'm already at that stage. Kaya's a good draw, but the game's already AIDS. So, boys, ultimately, we are going to have to just say the word AIDS a lot.
As inevitable as the rise of the downtrodden. My defiance never died. Embrace the inevitable.
That's a lot of lines for someone who just turned up, died, and then got AIDS. Okay, good draws, boys. So maybe I need more plainies. Or maybe I need to play some other cards. I don't know. I've got no way to pressure opponents. With what? With some Nazguls that they just kill. That's not my style. I need more plainies, if anything. But they're just not turning up. They're just not turning up, boys. They're being classic memeish. What does this do? Nothing. Okay, boys. We'll farewell those cunts. Farewell all these cunts. Good draws. I also see how Farewell and Portal to Phyrexia is pretty shit. That's not a great combination, is it, boys? Okay, I also see that the deck isn't great. Right, I'm just not drawing any cards. I have missed... I'm a full 50% into the deck. And I have drawn 0 plainies. Which I thought this was a plainies deck, boys. I thought this was a plainies deck, but apparently it's just fucking stupid. But that's what I like to see, boys. Stupid, unbelievably fake draws. So that way I can say Shuffler is fine, and then say GG's XD. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. So there's... I don't remember which Planeswalkers are in here. I know that there's Kaya, obviously, and Nissa, but there's also some lands, and some lands. And more lands. Good stuff. It's this kind of thing that just really hammers home why I don't like playing. Like that second game, where a guy had 500,000 creatures with 3 mana, and I couldn't reach 6. And this one, I can't find any Planeswalkers, and I'm on turn 4 trillion.
A whole legion of enemies. Today you die.
Right, this guy's obviously going to get killed immediately, but it depends if Kaya can survive. We'll have to see if Kaya can survive even a turn, boys. Maybe I should have zeroed it and Fateful Absence the thing. I think that was right. Alright, you coming to get my Kaya, you mag? You coming to get my Kaya, you mag? So I can Fateful Absence it, or Leyline Binding it. And then Farewell it from the grave. I think we'll do it this way. Alright, so I can Farewell the grave. I think that's still a bit weak. Don't you think so too, boys? Of course you do. We're all on the tubes here. Not Shioldi, boys. Now I'm dead. Not Shioldi, boys. Now we're never gonna get out of these memes. Okay. So, it seems like I don't have enough planeswalkers. But who can be sure, boys? So he's got 10 lands, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 lands. Interesting stuff, boys. I thought I had enough lands. But I put more lands in, if you remember, from the last game. For the memes. Mono black, just draw 5 from one card, good stuff. More lands, and more lands. Boys, everybody's amazing at Magics. So, you play 27 lands, and you die because you can't hit any lands. You play 29 lands and 1 ramp spell less, and you literally draw every land card in your deck. I don't know about you, boys. But it's just good, clean magic. Good, clean, beautiful British magics. So, Sorin... Kaya. Alright. And Nissa too. What a couple of memes.
I was expecting a more impressive enemy. You're not safe.
All will be joined to my uses. Enough resistance!
Okay, boys. What's he got? Shieldred. Oh, I'm dead. Don't worry about it. We'll see if he can counter the numbers. We'll see if he can count to 4. Big thanks. He can count to 4, lads. Incredible stuff. Incredible stuff. Alright. I don't know what to do about a deck like this. Put it in the bin. Best of 1 is just not what Magic is. It's why I gravitate to Brawl. Every best of 1 game, boys, is for a dimwit. It's just fucking idiocy dipshits who are genetic runoffs from the Magic Jules era. Me, everyone, everybody. Think of how fucking moronic all of your best of 1 players are. Fucking throw in pussy fits because they can't get to day 2 of Dweeby McDweeberson tournaments. That's that level, boys. That's my level. That's why this should... Oh, my lord. Fucking mono green. That's going to be fun. That's going to be fun, boys. I should play more best of 3. But the problem is, you ever seen Cocaineys play this game? It's like there's a legal requirement to burn every single one of your fucking things down every turn for no reason. And I will stab myself in the eye if every match I play takes 45 minutes. And then I'll stab you in the dick. So, boys, I don't know if you've ever seen a game of Magics, but this is game 605 billion trillion of can I draw blow up all the peeps before I end up dead. And it doesn't look good, boys. It doesn't look good at all. I don't know what to play. But if I don't draw a blow up all of the boys, not even blow up all the boys, I guess I just need to kill this once or twice. But I should have looked at the deck. For a minute, I thought we were playing Magic, you know, when I signed in. But in reality, another virgin wants to spend £25 on lands and then build a deck that requires you to play every card as you draw it and then die of AIDS. Which is good memes. Okay, I assume this guy wanted 1 extra mana for the Pumpitos, or the Rampitos, or some shit, and it might very well blow up in his mum's ass. What do you think, boys? I can saw it come in the Vorinclex. I think that's the right play. Another play I could have done was play Chandra and set these dweebs on fire. I don't know if that was the right play, boys, but I do know I love seeing GG's Quacks. Boys, I fucking hate magics. Lads, magic is for people who have AIDS. Hey, boys, everyone loves one of these. Okay, what am I doing? I think I'm going to steal something. Excellent AIDS. Excellent AIDS, boys. Yeah, that's the reason I can't play best of 3. Is because best of 3 is Magic. If you watch the Pro Tour, it just sums up what the best level of Magic is. It's like I'm explaining the fabric of the game, so it's silly almost to waste time. The best decks in a best of 1 situation are combo-y AIDS and 2 mana aggro fucking shite. And the reason why those are the best is because... Alright. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, this guy's still alive. That's all that matters. Okay, boys. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can kill these 2, but not this. Anyway, let's see what's on top. A land, eh? Hopefully I don't catch AIDS again. Hey, boys, I caught AIDS again. Although I think that means that this can be the right number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... No, still 7. Still 7, boys. Alright, let's twist it and see what I get. Hey, boys, I was fucking great at magic the whole time. Unbelievable stuff. Boys, don't you want to slap that shit on the tubes? You fucking bitch. Yes, as it's required. Cocainees is indeed the boy. I can't even bring myself to say croakies. Such a fucking AIDS load of shit. But yeah, Cocainees is indeed croakies. And to think that I have to play at 1 PM on a Wednesday, somebody taking this game so seriously that they have to tweet that they went 22-0 on against people on their lunch break, taking their entire lunch up by having their timer run down every single turn. Boy, it just makes me AIDS. But the thing that cures my AIDS... The thing that cures my AIDS is knowing that guy has failed at 150 attempts to crackety matter and qualify for a tournament. Because it proves I'm always right, boys, about everything in the world. Okay, Alliance. Let's see what we got bubbling. Masterminds, we'll take that. We'll take that, boys. Haha! Didn't even need to find it. That's how good I am at magics, boys. Easy quench. Oh, this guy's absolute scenes. Oh, boys. You ever seen such magics? Almost like magic shouldn't have all these cards in it. Hey, how about this card? That's fine too, right, boys? That's fine too, right, boys? Nobody ever said this could be a bit tricky. Everybody said these cards that we're seeing go along here, they are as fair as Jana Amari's OnlyFans price, which was free because she was dead. Unfortunately, boys, because she's dead, it has since been deleted off the face of the earth. So now the largest archive of Jana Boobomatrons is owned by me. But on the plus side, I am a generous man, and anybody is allowed to have a good gander at those nips. For £5. That's secretly what Des is paying for every day. Saucy nips, boys. So what are the... I ask this every single day. What are the decks? What are the shits? What can we do? What can we see? What can we play? Who's not gonna die of AIDS? All that kind of stuff. But what, boys? But what? What can we do? Add a unicorn deck. Oh man! Somebody asked me multiple times what I would build in a mono deck. Oh, you can't. It's not legendary, so I take it back. It's not legend, so it couldn't be done. But one day, I kind of want to have a horse deck. One day, boys, I do kind of wish... Oh my lord. I do kind of wish I could have a horse deck. With the indestructible horse. It just seems so crazy. It's 1 mana, Lance. Oh, it's 1 life. You need to gain 1 life. And then you get a 5/5 horse. We could have done a time twister again. Instead, boys, we're just going to have to win the old-fashioned way. With good old-fashioned toddy squeezums drunken gropage. Until you finally get caught. And then it turns out everybody knew the whole time. All of your SCG boys, Cedric, Patrick Sullivan, they knew that guy was a sex pest. In the same way that Ali Warfield knew that there was a sex pest on her esports team. But then she said, boys, they're just fucking up, they're just groping girls. Why do I care? I need sponsorships worth $5 a month. So for everyone who's getting their ass squeezed, I'm gonna just turn blind. I'm gonna go full Bird Box on my own pussy. And then in a year's time, I'm gonna act like I am on a front line of anti-man misogyny jizz for the memes. Okay, boys? Okay, fucking sweet. Fucking sweet, Lance. Boys. Fucking sweet. So I should have let that damage go through, but he's dead anyway. Probably. Probably, boys. So these guys indestructible. When this creature leaves the field, conjure a card named Forest, tapped. Reach and haste, but not indestructible. I'm thinking of a different card, aren't I, boys? Hey, Lynch. Okay, let's see what we got. Hey, boys. I kind of want to play Flood of Tears for what's known in the business as the memes. It's probably not the right card, and by probably, I mean it's not. But I do like being a memer, boys. I do love a bit of the memes.
Suffer.
Someone had to save the day.
Look at that for some memes. Unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable scenes, Lance. Who knew that having 16 Power 9s and a Black Lotus and a couple of Moxes and 50 lands and a Sunbirds could get you really easy Quack W slap it up on the tunes highlights. Slap it up on the Looney Tunes. Not even the tubes, boys. Straight to Acme HQ. Get myself a full Disney contract. I already come from Magic, where everybody is an obese 38-year-old man, or a grimy 26-year-old OnlyFans cosplay Professor Peeper bullsucker, wank someone off consensually and then go on Twitter like you got in trouble somehow. Bitch. I forgot what point I was making. Oh yeah, that's right for Disney, right? Even though you got all those fat 38-year-olds, bang! We all act like we're 12, boys. We're all acting 12. And until Jimmy Wong stops doing it, then that is obviously the best way to play Magic the Gathering. And the best way to broadcast it. I mean, you get rewarded for acting like you're fucking talking to toddlers. Alias AIDS should be nowhere near a professional Magic the Gathering tournament. I shouldn't be exposed to her outside of her own stream. And yet, I can't avoid... I just want to watch Magic. I just want to listen to Paulie Jeeves tell me what's going on. And I live in a world, boys, where that's not allowed. And all I can say to that is GG's Quack AIDS. You don't see a Bubbles mirror very often, do you, boys? This should be unbelievably close quackage. So how could it be really bad? If he plays an Arcane Signet, that's not great. That's it. That's about it. Everything else, we can't be... Oh, tap land, boys, that's what we call in the business a catastrophe. Absolute catastrophe. So I'm countering any ramp spell. Just so everybody is... we're not saving this for Boobalax. I'm countering any Signet, Idol, any of that bollocks. Boys, it's going straight in the bin. 3 tap lands. Oh, these are commons. Oh, yeah.
Support is really low. I am just saying.
JC with $5.47 beautiful British beans. I should have played the Sheevan Reef there for the unexpected windfall. But in true unexpected windfall terms, boys, I got so much cash just there that I literally lost what I was doing. So much cash there, boys, I don't even know my own name anymore. But, yeah, thanks. Thanks for that beautiful... just money buff boost. Alright, we're playing unexpected shits. It looks like we are. But this definitely doesn't look like a normal game. That I play. Oh, okay, we're getting what's known in the business as a bit scrambled, boys. We're getting some scrambly aids. Alright, we saw it coming. And then I might get 2 turns. You never know, boys. You never know how Majik's might Majik. Oh my lord! Man's absolutely not even bothered about not being a shroomer. Incredible stuff. We can double counter spell, boys. Really make sure we get that bitch. Canyon slag in the bin. Okay, boys. He's got 5 mana. 6 mana. What can he do here? It's gonna be tricky. No, I don't have it. It's in my little secret compartment under my ball bags. What has he got, boys? I mean, he could still kill Chandra here. And then counter this. But we have still had a good game. Okay, he got it, boys. Staff of Complete Aids, eh? Alright, let's try. Okay, I can't fucking add up, apparently. So we're not trying. Boys, counting to 7, sometimes it's harder than it looks. Lads, counting up to a Great British 7-man ace is often trickier than it seems. Okay, so what are we gonna do? I get 2 turns. Can I kill this? 7, 8, 9. I can. Sunbirds, that is an absolute scam of all times. Lance, I don't think I have ever been robbed so egregiously. I might genuinely have to call the police. Boys, I might very well have to call the police. Absolute scenes of AIDS. Alright, let's just shuck my dick all over the place for whatever reason. Okay, am I going to play Arena? I think so. But I am just not happy about this, boys. Of all the things I've seen in all of my days, that has just, it's just got to be the #1 reason to complain to Whizbang's HQ. Not being scammed, not anything else that has AIDS involved. This one time for the memes.
Celebrate all you want, I shall return.
That one time for the memes, boys. So I can still recast bubbles. The question is, though, boys... this is a creature. I can also steal the One Ring. What do you think? You think I'm going for a One Ring steal? I think it's a bit risky. That's not a bad draw. But the Sunburst is just going to do me in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I hope you miss this.
I'm also going to kill myself. But I had a good time. Yeah, Valky can take the One Ring, but I can't cast it because it will kill me. I don't know. I don't know if it's just worth it. I just don't know if it's worth it, boys. I'm gonna die, right, though? I'm still just gonna let myself die. I'd rather speed the game up. Alright, Crucius is a bit of a meme, boys. I actually think I'd take a counterspell. Oh, I could do River's Rebuke, and then I get my shit back. Actually, let's think. If I River's Rebuke, this goes back to his hand. I'm doing it. I can't let him have, what do you call it? I can't let him have this. I don't know. Boyish. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, I'm on 5. He could just play Bolus and kill me. We'll see if he knows, though. Oh, it looks like he knows, Lance. It looks like he knows.
Look upon my omnipotence.
Nope. Okay, boys. Could have won the game on the spot, but he did choose to be a memer.
Easy thing to waste.
Could have won the game on the spot, boys, but sometimes you gotta be memers. Okay, how are we not gonna die of AIDS? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 mana. 8, 9, 10, 11. So I pretty much am dead. But what if I was to get lucky, boys? You know I'm a big believer in getting AIDS. Alright. This is odd. So we'll say odd, and we'll have to hit, no. No good. Okay, boys. We're gonna have to hit... there's nothing that costs 3. But if he didn't know he could win last turn, maybe he doesn't know this turn. You never know, boys. Or maybe he's just really having a good time. Okay. Okay, boys. He does just have to minus this to do 7 to me. Okay, boys. This is all fine memes. Is he gonna figure it out, boys? Oh, nope. He has not figured it out. It has been quite a conundrum for the boy. So, I mean, we are definitely, we should be dead. We should already be dead. That's not a good bunch of cards. So I don't think I can do anything to get out of these memes, boys. But I effectively, hey boys, I effectively died a long time ago.
All will bow before Nicole Bolas.
Draw a card. I think we need another free card.
Everything is power.
Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand.
Everything.
Yeah, okay, boys. Well, I'm dead in a lot of different ways, but we were so close to having a good time. Weren't we, Lance? There's no way for me to draw. I'm just gonna die. Another game that I die to this thing. Never mind, boys. Never mind. I'm just gonna concede, I think.
You came here with a plan.
Oh! Boys! That was... Oh, I still have to pay 1. Alright, I forgot all about that. I forgot all about that, destroying cards that I have. But never mind. Next turn. Next game. Next game I'll remember. There are ways of killing, what do you call it? Yeah, I activate the staff loads of times. But I like it. I like speeding a game up. That was a fun game, right? No one can deny that that wasn't a lot more just of an enjoyable spectacle than most games of Magic the Gathering. Wouldn't you agree? Or maybe you don't agree. Maybe you think just hardcore, try your hardest, diddly shits. And also, if we're talking actual Magic, I lost 3 or 4 turns ago. But maybe that guy thought, I shouldn't have done that. That was a real mistake. Maybe that guy thought, Bolus can't do 7 to players, because I forgot about that. I've forgotten about that interaction before, boys. Multiple times. It's only recently that I've started bolusing people in the eye. Okay, boys. Am I going to learn a lesson and not keep the staff? No, is the answer, boys. There are nary a lesson to be learnt by your pal cheeks. Adeline, the sex machine. See, these are the games we really like. Right, boys? The same old sequence of a man dumps his hand as quick as he can, but this time I've got to blow up all the lads. So basically, I can't lose from here because I am incredibly good at magic. Isn't that fun? Of course it is, boys. I'm on the tubes! Boys, I'm on the tubes. What does Cryptolith Right do? Creatures make manners.
You should bow in the presence of a deity.
So what other commandery stuff could I do? Is there anything, boys? Or shall I just stick to the 5 decks that I like and just keep tweaking them until they're perfect forever? Play it. Actually, speaking of tweaking decks, let's play the Croxer deck a few times. The new draft is very commandery. Alright, before I forget, let's have a look at it then. If it costs 2,000 gold, then it can eat shit. Mixed up Premier draft. Premier? That sounds like 4,000 gold to me. 10,000 gold? Boyish. But I do have 4 draft tokens. This weekend, we conclude the year-long celebration that you didn't even know was going on because we didn't do anything except have cosplay events, private, in the professor's basement. NTG Arena is getting in on the action with Mixed Up Draft, featuring mixed together cards from many different sets in every pack. All players who enter will receive a special sleeve, boys. Boys. You know those are the things. No, we don't want cards or packs. We want sleeves. And then you'll showdown with cards from across all of the game's history. Do you get to keep the cards that you draft then or not? Select 1 card at a time from rotating draft packs. Yes, as is the rules of a draft. The cards will be added to your collection, and you'll use them plus basic lands to build the 40 card shits. I guess you get to keep them. What do you think, boys? You want to waste a day? I think all drafts are 10,000. I'm getting confused with gems. I think all drafts are 10 bags. Let's see. I'll do it. I'll do it. Only because I've got so many tokens, and I fucking hate this game anyway. What's this? Black Lotus is in the store. Eh, boys? Is that true? We can buy Black Lotus toy. It's got to be 90% off, right? It's the last week of the Magic 30s. 55% for a slip out the back door. Hey, that person's going straight to Jana Amari's house. Get a good look at that back door. As we all do, boys. As we all do. I genuinely do chuckle to myself sometimes when I'm going on one of these rants. That it is true. It is true. I have seen at least 5 Magic the Gathering, allegedly, run-of-the-mill, just they want to be good at Magics and they want to tweet about Commander. I've seen 5 anuses. With just through Google's, boys. 5 British anuses. And Magic Hasbro blacklist people for showing their tits. I don't know, man. It's all over the place, boys. It's all over the place. 50% off. This is a pretty sexy sleeve, isn't it, Lance? Only 1,500 slags. So, yeah, I presume a Premier draft is always 10 bags, yeah. Okay, lads. We'll do the draft portion and we'll play 3 games. Right, Murchie style. So we'll go 2-hand 1, and I'll make it out like that's it. We went 2 and 1. And that's all you need. Get this shit out of my face. Two-hand 1 is what we're looking for, boys. And then I'll play the rest of the games. Maybe I'll play the rest of the games for members. We'll see. Sometimes I hate drafts so much, I just have nothing to say and I want to play in silence. But then I suppose I could still do it on Twitch and then just have the Biggie Smalls tank engine underneath. Right, boys? That is good memes. Uh-oh, this guy's had a heart attack and died. Standard Majiks. Standard Majiks. Oh, don't tell me it's some fucking bollocks. Alright, fine. Alright, second chance, boys, for everybody not to die of congenital heart failure. We did it! We got there, boys. Alright, what are these? These are shit cards. I thought we were getting sex bomb cards. Boys, I literally thought this was going to be like a cube draft. I don't want to play this fucking AIDS. I literally just lost 10,000 shits. Fucking AIDS. Well, I don't know how to draft, boys, as I'm sure you've seen a million times. Target creature gets -2 or -5. I don't think we need this. I got a playset, I'm sure. Man, I thought this was going to be like cube. I always have a good time on a cube. I don't want to play this as a first pick. Boys, why has everybody given me AIDS? I don't want to play any of these cards. So let's pretend I'm black. Now I take this. -1. Is Taser good? If a creature dying causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, it triggers a creature tokens. Talk, Sick, and Haste. Tokens? Black-white tokens? Yeah, fuck your mum. Alright, we'll play black-white tokens, and we'll force it. But I am very upset. I am extremely upset, lads. I thought this was literally cube draft. Look at this. Fun, Frankie, Magic 30. Nah, play some shit. That probably isn't even curated properly, so none of these decks make any sense. Boys, why does everybody have to always end up giving me AIDS? Ill-gotten inheritance. Boys, I'll tell you a story about something like that in a few months. Maybe. Halo Scarab. Riveteer's Outlook. Swamp, Mountain, or Forest. Evolving Wilds. Proliferate. I think these are all wank, boys. We'll take this. But it's probably shit though, right? It's probably unplayable rubbish. I don't know. I don't know. We'll play it a little bit, boys. We'll play it a little bit, Lance. Alright, another proud willy banger. That's a shame. I would have liked to have had 2 of those. So anything make tokens. When it enters the battlefield, may put a plains or a creature with mana value 3 or among the cards milled into your hand. If you don't, put a 1/1 counter on this. Is that good? I don't know. I never played these fucking shit cards. Oh dear, boys. I genuinely don't know what to do. Forest, plains, or a mountain. Another proud willy banger, though. A braid is also good. So does this mean nobody's playing red? It does look red, like red-green might be it. I'm going to take this and we're going to switch. We're going to switch to red-green and then maybe play 5 color raids. Right? Because this is probably going to have no targets and this is shit. Oh, Warcry Phoenix. Alright, we're green and red now. Flying Haste. Whenever you attack with 3 or more lads, pay 3. Alright, that's it. We're green, white, smash bangs. Maybe splash a bit of black. You never know. But missing out on another willy banger. And... oh, now black-white is back on the table. Oh man, but now black and white's really on the table, boys. Black, white, red? I suppose this doesn't have to be green. What does this even say? And what does this do? Oh, that's not what I think. Whenever this enters the battlefield, if you control an artifact and an enchantment... okay, I'm just going to play a huge fucking mess. And anybody who's upset about that owes me 50 quid. And anybody who's not upset owes me 10 quid. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. Sweet, boys. When this enters the battlefield, put a lifelink counter on target non-human you control. Put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control with lifelink. Probably. So, red, black, white, and we need artifacts and enchantments. Easy. Easy, boys. I also am going to start taking some mana fixing because of this. Black, red, white. Those are the colours that I am playing. I have to keep saying it so I don't forget. Okay, any of these mana fixing things? Doesn't look like it. Trench Stalker, as long as you've drawn 2 or more cards... nope. Oh, lifelink though. Okay, I see a token. That's interesting. When this dies, create a 1/1 colorless midget. Alright. That's fine. Demonic Vigor, we don't want those. Everything's white. I mean, everything's green, sorry, which is the wrong color completely. Oh, we got this. Exile this from your grave, scry 2. Alright. Seems terrible, which is why it's going straight in the starting 11. Because this deck is going to be beautiful, boys. Especially when I get a blue Jinkitaxis in a minute. Can't be blocked by creature tokens. Sacrifice another creature. No, we want to be spawning tokens. 13 hand 1. What a meme. Alright, I genuinely don't know what I want here. Yeah, that's definitely the auto select. Traveling bitch, 2-headed wank. I mean, I don't think there'll be enough toxic stuff for me to win this way. Target creature gets +1 until end of turn. I don't know, both those seem fine. I'll probably play either. Lurking Dipshit. When it enters the battlefield, destroy target creature that was dealt damage this turn. When this enters the battlefield, create 1/1 colorless spirit. I don't know. Rubbish aids. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield, Phalanx gets +1. That's probably okay. Alright, like I said, the deck's gonna be shit, but that's my jinx. Noose Graph Mob. Enters the battlefield with 5 counters on it. Whenever a player casts a spell, remove a counter. If you do, create a zombie token. Alright, I guess black-white tokens back on the menu, boys. I guess black-white tokens are back as a potential memer. Although it is expensive. Alright, well, I think you'd be better off just green and red force. Whenever you gain life, each opponent loses a life. No. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Maybe. -4 on everybody. But I'm red. I suppose red and green are still currently completely untouched. So I could play green. Maybe I move into green. Yeah, I've got no red. There's nothing sticking red on my balls. Alright, we'll take this. And we'll have a look at some green cards. Okay, boys. I do like that. Alright, bollocks. Green and white. Can't be the target of spells. +1 for each creature you control. Alright, maybe this is better. Alright, we'll take this bitch. Bloodthirsty bitch. Interesting memes. Silencer, 6 is high. Nope. Shambly Boy. Everyone remembers Shambly Boy. What about this though? Whenever it attacks, get +2. I think Bloodthirsty Aerialist is very good. So I need some removal. It's just a mess. It's usual, boyish. It's the usual shit. I don't really know what I'm doing. And I'm going to get mana fucked, obviously. Trample and haste. But it costs 7. Probably not. So I'll take some actual mana fixing. I'll also take Artifact Ramp. And now if I genuinely play green, I can take something like Cultivate if it's in here. But we'll see, boys. Oh, that's another thing they do in these shit drafts, is they make removal extremely sparse, so that every Lure Stardust style player gets to play all their cards and not cry. I remember how this all works now, boys. Fiery Cannonade. Tap another untapped creature you control, venture into the dungeon. That's probably shit, right? What about this guy? When it enters the battlefield, you may exile a card from a grave. Whenever you surveil, if Blood Operative is in your grave, you may pay 3. If you do, return it to your hand. I don't know. Maybe. Whenever I have to surveil. Is this better? I just don't know, boys. Unclaimed Territory. Add 1 mana of any colour. Spend this only to cast a creature spell of the chosen type. We're not really any of that shit. Reveal the top 4 cards of your library and put a creature card and a land card from them into your hand. That's probably good. Target player loses 2 life. Yeah, so does your mum. When it enters the battlefield, you and target opponent draw a card. That's quite good. 3/3 for 3. But we'll take this. 15 lands. Yeah, the fact that this is just all shit cards is the problem. Improvise. When it enters the battlefield, it explores. That's quite okay, I suppose. Nope. Sorin's Thirst. 2 damage to target creature, you gain 2. Wolfkin Bond. Nope, none of these are creatures. Alright, I'll just take that. Unlikely Aid. Indestructibles, interesting. Dimir Locket. Black or blue. Alright, I mean, you can add black. I still take it and I'll play it. More than this, boys? Yeah, why not? This dude. Oh, big wormy boy. Or this wormy boy. Am I even playing green? I might not have to. I think I might not. I think after all this, I'm just going to stick with black, white, dog shit. Yeah, I don't like I hate dying to mana screw, so we'll just play black, white 8s. Right? Anyone who's upset about that, let's file a complaint to your MP. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. Sweetie, sweetums. So what does this do? Equipped creature gets +1/+2 whenever an artificer enters the battlefield under your control. You may attach this. That's not terrible, actually, boys. Especially as there's a card that makes me want to play artifacts. Alright, Sorcerer's AIDS Glass. That's a load of shite. Spectre of the Fens. That's bollocks. Withering Necropubes. I also think that's not very good. You may exert this as it attacks. When you do, it gets +1 against flying. I guess that's okay. Introduction to Philosophy. Scry 2 draw. I mean, I might have to take that. Oh, add 1 mana of any colour. Oh, only if it's a creature, though. I might take it. I don't know which of these. Fuck it. Oh. Boys. Black, white, blue back on the shits. Or Forsaken shits. I'm going to take this because it's a mythic. And at the very least, I can use this in Brawl maybe one day. No need to think too hard. Bake into your mum's muff. Definitely have that. Doom Traveler's great. Doom Traveler is great, boys, with Taser. But what's the likelihood of me ever drawing either of those in the same game? 0. 0, boys. But we'll play black-white just to keep it nice and squeaky. Proud Willy Banger. What a name. Oop, somebody die? No. This guy's just having a good thinks. Twin Blade Assassin. Creatures get +2/+1. Lifelink. Failed Conversion. Target creature gets -4 and Surveil, but 5 mana. I'm taking it still. Oh, just a flat Destroyer lad. Oh, that's such an enchantment. Alright, we'll take this instead. I don't know. Maybe this is better. Eerie Soul Tender. When it enters the battlefield, mill 3, exile this from your grave, return another target creature from your grave to your hand. Foreboding shits. Target player draws 2, lose 2. I do like that. Horror of weird triangle head bollocks. Whenever you cycle or discard another card, it gets +2/+1 until end of turn. I mean, I'm not cycling. I don't even know what the fuck cards are even in this. Jack-o'-lantern. Exile this from your grave. What a load of old tits. All of these cards are such bollocks. I genuinely got scammed. I thought we were going to have fun time Kubelovskis, boys. Instead, we got shit time Pubananis. With a boom, shit, mate. I mean, I remember that being good. Ritual Guardian. At the beginning of combat, if you control 3 other creatures against lifelink. Wow, amazing. Target creature gets +2 and hexproof. That's probably good. I don't give a fuck. I'm almost mono black looking at this shit deck. +1, when it enters a battlefield, create a token with lifelink. I would never normally play a card like this. but I've got no other ways of making tokens. Yeah, fucking dildos. Griffin Airy. Am I going to gain 3 a turn? You never know. I am going to play this. Alright, any more lifelinky dog shit from now on. I only got 4 chances, but we're going lifelink 8. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. We need... Does this make lifelink? It does. Alright, boys. Lifelink is the key. I've always said it was the purest way to play beautiful magics. 1 less for each creature. Scry 2 draw. I guess you should have to do. When this enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice a creature or discard a creature card. If you do, draw a card. Bomb Collector. When it deals combat damage to player, each player mills a card. Okay, we didn't get any lifelink. We got lifelink, man! Slap it up on the tube. Now I still need to find a way where a 2/2 deals damage every turn and nobody cares. But it's gonna be beautiful magic. Gonna be beautiful magic, boys. Also, I got absolutely no mana fixing once I decided to fix my mana. Good stuff. I might even play that. Okay, boys. This looks like a terrible deck. Looks like a terrible games coming up, but that's good memes. So we'll keep that. Don't think we will need that. We'll keep that for the risk of having AIDS. I should have taken the 1 mana creature. Whenever an artifact enters the field, I don't think so. We'll keep that. Hired Shitsblade, whatever. Yep. Racer. I'll think about it. Don't need that. Devotion we'll have. Blood Operative we'll have. Thirsty Bitch, fine. Whatever, good. Well, I say good, I mean I'm leaving it. I'm not reading these. We'll keep all of those. Keep that. Searchlight. I mean, it's fucking dog shit if the other card isn't on the field. Whatever. Have to play that. Crypt Lurker. That's probably alright. Maybe that's balls. We'll keep that. I think this is a load of tits. That's kind of alright. That stays. That's fine. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah. Each opponent loses 4 life, you gain 4. Alright, that's okay, boys. Okay, so I still have to make 6 cuts. I don't think I could play Griffin Airy. I don't think it does enough. Actually, I take it back, because it's an enchantment and it triggers this other bitch. Okay, boys. I'm glad everything's panning out. Beautiful memes. So 6 cuts, 17 boys. Alright. I'm not playing 17 lands because that's just a recipe for being dead. So we'll cut some other shit. That's also a land. So we'll keep this, this, and this. We'll keep that. Alright. We'll keep this for now. I don't like cutting creatures. Alright, we'll get rid of the shit. Flywheel bollocks. I just don't need a 1/1, I don't think. These are all rubbish. Alright, I have no chance of that being anything. How many creatures are you supposed to play? How many creatures are you supposed to play, boys? Duskfang Mentor. When it enters the field, put a lifelink counter. Alright, if we're playing lifelink, that's got to stay. That also has to stay. I don't like cutting lands, but some of them are rubbish. Like Blight Bollocks Rat. What's the best that it can do? Could do 2 damage twice? Creature tokens have vigilance and lifelink, but nothing else. You know what? I'm just going to play like this. We'll play 47 cards. Everything seems as shit as it is good. We'll just see how it goes. We'll just see how it goes. Have you never played a Magic the Gathering draft? You need at least 21 lands to draw 3 lands. See? What did I tell you? This game gives me AIDS, boys. But that's why we love it. Because of how fake and bullshit it is. So I got Sorin's Thirst, though. I'm just gonna keep it because of this. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. Oh, crackety matter on my own deck. I could have played this, boys. Instead, I've got AIDS. See, everything worked out fine. Except this thing should have already been on the field, and now I should have done a shit. Or something like that. Something like that, boys. Whenever this enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 colorless token. If a creature dying... So this is only creatures that die. So this isn't very good. I genuinely don't want to retool anything. I don't have the energy, boys. It's all bollocks. Ooh, all that shit is. Boys, that's going to be a problem. But not for me. Oh, he didn't even take it. Okay. What does that bitch do? We're never going to find out. Slap it up on the tubes, boys. Slap another one up on the fucking tubes. What a game. I love Magic. Well, I got to get out of this because it's going to drain my... I'm just not going to want to play Magic in a minute. So I think we might even break a Merchies and just go one hand O. So when is the end of this? How long do I have left to play this? Because obviously I don't want all my shit to go in the bin. But I don't want to play a 47 card deck and I don't want to fix it. So someone remind me about that. Whoops. Someone remind me, and we'll finish it later in the week. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. Let's have a couple of Croxer games, and then maybe a couple of Crucius games, and then say goodnight. Yeah, it's 1:43 already. I can't spend any more time doing something I don't want to do. Oh my god, I also have to do work tomorrow. But then, it's Friday, right? How quickly can a week go? Boys! How quickly can a week go in a world of magics? Boys. Hey, it's this 8. You know I love 8, boys. Alright, so ramps, plamps, kojamps seems probably fine. Right, boys. So, if you hadn't heard me mention this deck before, I'll say the same thing that I'm going to say all the time. I'll play it twice in a day before I just can't handle any more 8s. Because you look at it and you'll say, it's fine, cheeks. You know, play it, flip a card, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. The problem is, every card in this deck is just 2 mana ramp or 10 mana 8s. So there's just no game of Magic in between. Lads. And that is why I turned this machine on. For a game of Magic. And almost nothing else, except thinking about Jana's tits. Not really her tits, they're pretty flat. But she did have good pubes, boys. I don't like a shaved minge. And she did grow hers out like an absolute lad. Des says, at least you don't work 6 days a week, morning and afternoon. That's true, boys. Philbo is the one putting in shifts to be absolute memes. Okay, so the man's finally awoken from being AIDS. Are we going to play 2-mana ramp or 2-mana ramp creature? What do you think? Okay, I fuck him. Oh, okay, he saved himself right at the end. All we've done is play 2 lands, and it's taken 10 minutes. Hey, it was ramp creatures, boys. Could only be one of the 2. And it was AIDS. Could only have been one of the 2. It's almost like I really understand Magic. Is that right, boys? It's almost like I really understand Magic. Who knew such a one-note deck would be so difficult to fucking get grasp? You might be able to tell I'm starting to get a little bit tetchy, boys. Only because this is only ever played in one way, and he's still acting like he's trying to solve an equation every fucking second. Fucking dildos. Alright, get rid of this, and I think we might even get rid of that. Okay, boys. How am I gonna blow up this bitch? With 5 manage. I don't think that I can. Alright, well, he's got this fucking shit off as quick as having a small penis. So let's see what he manages to flip. Like, this is exactly why this deck is the shits. Oh, well, I don't know. Do I cast this now, Dad? I'm lost on the fucking AIDS. Every time. It's like the easier the deck, the bigger the fucking lobotomy these dumb fucking cunts have as the game progresses. Fuck off. You're a fucking virgin of the worst order, you pussies. I just fucking hate some of these cunts. I don't understand. Just like that fucking dick in the first game, where it's lethal on board and you spend 10 fucking minutes trying to add up to 0. It's such a fucking pussy catastrophe of a game. But at least I'm having a wonderful time. Fucking 10 minutes that took to play 1 creature, and that's it. Fuck this. Oh, man. Boys, I love Magic. At least after this, we can all adjourn to whatever the fuck. So this has to die immediately. It's another one. Ramp fucking dildo shits. Blow up all the peeps might be too slow. I think it is too slow. I'm going to mulligan this. I mean, we'll still have to see. What the fuck's this AIDS? Oh! Boys, I did say I'll forgive a man who buys a Kiora Booba Mutra. Oh, he's back on being a virgin again. That was a wild ride. That was a wild ride of who's a virgin and who's got AIDS. But in the end, it was Virgin AIDS, as usual, boys. In the end, it was Virgin AIDS the whole time. So, just blind ramp into this. I love those games, boys. And I love being on the draw. It makes everything even sweeter. I love being on the draw, boys. He had the Baywatch avatar, I didn't notice. Am I ever going to play... You know, I just don't know what I want from this game. I don't know what I want. Because all I know that I do want is to die. So I can't kill this and I can't kill the rabbit, so fuck it. I'll just say that I lost. No moaning about whatever. No, I got outplayed. Anything you want to add, I just lost. But that was such a wonderful time, boys. I can see why I love knowing exactly how a match will play out based on how much virginity source is on the commander. Every game, whether it's never not what you think when it's an AIDS commander. Every time. Every time. Nobody ever surprises you with a Muldrotha deck that is AIDS, because Muldrotha's always a good time. But you gotta play fucking broken bullshit and then have no spells. Oh, again! 3 in a row! I have to play identical technique fucking dildos on the draw. Fuck off. Just fuck your mum. Every game. Every fucking game. Identical fling all your mum's tits on the draw just to make it so that you definitely aren't going to be able to get back into it. I fucking love this game. Boys. I fucking love it. Oh, they added 1 extra colour, boys. 1 extra colour for memes. But, well, we'll see. I mean, he still might play the same rules, but my God, I didn't look at my hand. Okay, boys. I thought I had a red land, but hey, it's exactly the same. Boys, don't get confused. It's the same blind ramp into AIDS. And if you thought it wasn't, GG's extra. I love magics. I love them magics, boys. Alright, I'll admit I've never seen that before. Never seen that in my life, Lance. Good draws. I shouldn't have taken this hand. It's just my fault. Okay. Boys, I shouldn't have taken this hand. But GG's XDs. But GG's XD Lance all around. Whenever you draw a dragon, it perpetually gets +1. I'm not reading that. I don't know what's wrong with me today, but anything longer than 2 lines that's made by a fucking idiot, I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered, Lance. Okay, good draws, boys. Oh, we got another lobotomized fucking dipshit. We've got another lobotomized dipshit, boys. I fucking love Magic. It's like a chess grandmaster convention, except everyone is a lobotomized fucking slug. One day I'll get a game. One day I'll get a game, boys. I don't know when. I don't know where. But at least I already had a wonderful time playing Draft. Absolutely fantastic. Hey, mono fucking shits. I'm gonna have to stop moaning about something. Right, if I moan about this as much as everything else. So we got replicating AIDS, but everything else is bollocks. Okay, again, no lands. 3 lands is gonna have to do. We did it, boys. We reached 3 mana after 5 turns, 1 time. Slap it up on the tube. So as far as I know, this deck can't ever actually blow up an enchantment. So do I cast this for free? No, you play it for free, so we'll take a Sunbirds. Oh, Theomancer. Boys, unbelievable stuff. Jadar the Virgin, amazing scenes. Okay, that's kind of a good draw, especially as my hand is full of literal AIDS. Okay, I'll blow up these things, maybe. Okay, boys, I don't know if you ever seen a game of Magiques be this fucking annoyingly shit. But here we are, boys. Here we are, boys. Alright, this Faceless Haven is also going to be something. Okay. So, hopefully he just plays Sheldred and pass the turn. Have a look at my golden hand of aid, son. Okay, good. Okay, we're getting some good stuff now, boys. So what have I got in here? Literally nothing. That's what I like to see. Alright, that's a good draw. Sort of. That's also not the worst card I've ever seen in all of my days. But this is going to be a tricky bitch. Tricky bitch. So I can get a Bruna. That's it, really. Actually, we'll just bang this out. Oh, even better, boys.
I require servants. Your corpse will volunteer. Good help is easy to find in war.
Okay, boys. Let's see about turning this one around. Shan't we, lads? So, Professor Dildo is 6. I get a free 6 mana spell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 4 mana left over. Should be enough to clean house. Right, boys. Nightmare shitstain, but that guy's gonna die immediately, boys. Unbelievable stuff.
Waste not, want not.
Okay, okay, boys. Okay, loads of old age. Okay, boys. Alright. Well, that was bollocks.
The essence of life is inseparable.
But that's what you get for playing mono black one note Charlie beans. But don't be discouraged by the fact that someone with multiple options can actually dismantle you. You just keep doing that. Or switch to mono white and gain a lot of life, boys. And then take all of that life and put it in your pocket and then die of 8. Won't that be fun? Won't that be fun, boys? Hey, mono black couldn't be, boys. That's not how Magic is meant to be played. So, exile mono permanent seems like one of those cards that you do want against this kind of dog shit. Isn't it, boys? Oh, that was a mistake. I should have played that first. But don't tell anyone, lads. Otherwise they might think I'm not the best in the world at magics. And you know that can't be true. I'm on the tubes! This boy's loading up on his one-note Charlie Venus. Alright, risky ditching the blow-ups. It just doesn't look like he's got any lads. You know what I mean? It looks like all this plan is just this thing. Which is fine by me. Fine by me, boys. This guy wants to go indestructibles. Well, we've got exiles. That's shashababadoodle boys. That is classic skibabadoodle boys. Alright. So I could tap out. I could tap out here, boys. I think I'm going to. I can put a Tali on the field, but it's just going to die, innit? Just going to die, innit, boys? Probably. Okay. That should slow him down. Because he'll have to spend a turn killing this. Yeah, all of this is bullshit. All of this ain't gonna matter to me when I crackety Metrolance. It's gonna be beautiful British Magics all the way to Bumblechopsville. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's only got 4 mana. I'm just gonna bang this out.
If the job is wrong,
You never know.
change the term.
Protection from black might be a huge problem. Protection from black might be a huge problem one day for me, boys. And if that were to happen, then who would I call except the police?
Well, I guess I got in over my head.
Okay, get rid of that for sure. And probably this as well. So the man's missed at least 1 mana land drop. And I'd say that's made the big difference. Killing my creatures is bullshit. Oh, my planeswalkers, I don't give a fuck. But it looks like this guy's one-note maneuvers is just to play this and assume giving it haste and regenerate is going to be enough. And I hate to break it to all of you memers. I don't think it's going to be close to enough to get out of these memes. Unless there's some infinite hidden combo I've never seen before, boys, then it might be memes. Alright, just the same as the last game, Mono Black has no way of dealing with enchantments. So I think, boys, we should be easily safe to deploy the memes. Alright, a lot less interesting this time though. Cavalier or a free land? A free land might be even better, boys. But who knows? Who knows? So we got destroy, sacrifice, exile, exile. All beautiful Magic the Gathering. I'm assuming it's removal, 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 sacrifice, draw 2, removal. That's what I think. But don't take my word for it, boys. I might be an absolute shroomy moomer or some fucking shit. I love these games, Lance. I love a game where no one does anything and then we all end up dead. Of 8. I love a game like this, boys. Hey, let's. Okay, boys. I don't know about you, but I'm fairly certain we're gonna crackity matter right in your mum's anus. I don't know about you boys, but if there's an anus to be cracked, it's gonna be absolutely back sack shack shit fucking bollocks of a game of magic. Bang! Free land. Unbelievable stuff, lads. Alright. Mesmeric Orb is pretty sexy, but I might mill myself to death. And there's no point. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. I actually think I'm going to ditch it. I've already got 23 cards in hand. I don't need to mill 25 every turn. He's done it, boys! He thinks he can do the crackety maters on me. Oh, but I had regenerate up and everything, Dad! I know, boys. What a shame. Unbelievable scenes. Oh, boys, we're going to absolutely crackety matter now. Lads, we're going to shatter the shit out of your mum's pubes now. Alright, let's have a look at what dog shit bollocks cards. What dog shit bollocks cards? Removals? Oh, that's not removals, that's a lad. Removalage. That's a land as well, boys. He actually had more lads than I thought. He had 2 lands in the whole deck. Unbelievable stuff. Any way to flash a bitch in? Of course there is. I'm very good, boys. That is the kind of game that you would genuinely stick in the bin, or if you were Legs VD, use it as a showcase as to why you should have been in the World Champs. But for us, boys, it's the kind of game that makes Magic seem like such a load of bollocks. Such a slog of jizz. Alright, couple of Raska games. And then we'll be out, boys. Couple of Raskas, and then it'll be GG's. And an awful little bit of XDs. G and a G with a bit of XDs. Boys. Alright. I guess this is aggro shite. I get to go first. What does this do? First strike, vigilance, haste. Whenever a creature control deals combat damage to player of that creature enters the battlefield this turn, draw a card. So it's just haste tribal. Alright, fine. Haste tribal, boys. Guy got haste, or has he got ramps? He's doing a huge thing. Another blue, another green. Since when did this become like playing Esper, boys? Since when did it become like playing Esper Control? Boys, I don't understand magic. I mean, he gets to draw a card anyway, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do, lads? Oh, I always forget Harrow is the come into play untapped type. Anyway, boys, we got plays. We got plays, we got spells, we got lads, and we got boys. Okay, boys, these are all what we call in the business as a bit of 8. So I might take Grim Tutor and then just take a land. I gotta hit lands, right? Boys. I mean, you had first strike. You would have murdered me. No, he wouldn't have. It's a 2-3. Boys, my eyeballs. Alright, here we go. This guy's gonna have to do all the work. He's gonna find me all the lands, and then we're gonna say GG's XD's. And then we're gonna watch Babe Station. Okay, boys. Hope Melly D is on with her gigantic swinging old woman baps. I do like a bit of old woman swinging mega tits, and I can't deny. Ravager, boy. What that means? Okay. I just don't believe what I'm seeing. I literally have 8. So what do I want to take here? There's just so much sexy bollocks. Oh, what the fuck is this still doing in the deck? We gotta get something better than that, boys. Is blow up all the peeps on the cards? I wouldn't have had blow up all the peeps, boys. I wouldn't have had blow up all the peeps, but I can pay 4 and then do a shit. No! I knew it would be the fucking Squanch, because I saw my own. I saw my own Squanch, lads. And I said to myself, don't worry about Squanchy bollocks. He ain't got no Squanch. But at least this can blow it up. But still, I'm upset. Again, boys. I'm not happy with what I just saw. I might have to call the police. Okay, you know I could just block. Okay, boys, this guy might have dashed the man into the bin. He's thinking hard about it. He's dashed the man in the bin, boys. Absolute scenes. No, he's changed his mind. Nice. Nice. As they say on the AIDS. I just can't be missing lands, boys. That's crazy magic. He could still have protection. Give all this permanence protection. I mean, it's a 3 in 600 chance. Alright, it wasn't really a 3 in the 600 chance, but you know what I mean, boys. I'm talking shit. But we might be able to crackety metro lands. So that's even. That's odd. That's even, and that's odd. And I gotta keep this guy around because he's a stone cold memer. Boys. I gotta keep this guy around because he's a memer. Look at this. It's like he's got a cape, but it's all fungus AIDS. Isn't that a beautiful bit of design? It's like looking at... I spent too long trying to think of her name. Gabby Spots. It was like looking at Gabby Spots' minge, boys. And I know you love a bit of the minge. I did think it was Embercleave. But it's fine, Lance. It's fine, Lance.
Back to the ship.
Back, take a shit. I don't know why that made me laugh. That's embarrassing. Alright. Don't like any of this bollocks. But I do like a lot of this bollocks. So, he can't have haste and equip. And that's it. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. 6, 7, 8. So we'll blow up the Embercleave.
I'll be taking that.
Okay, boys. Now we just have to make sure that I don't accidentally die. Cosmos Elixir should do a good job there. Not Domri the Mumstain.
You call it anarchy. For me, it's just another day.
Alright. So he gets a free attack.
They can only punish you if they catch you.
Vorinclex, well, that's got to get exiled for the memes. Alright, I can't save that, right? That's... nope, can't save that.
Lord Nicholas will...
Lord Nicholas! Unbelievable fucking AIDS. Okay, boys. What's the best way you blapping this bitch? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 manage.
Open your books to page. It was going to die eventually anyway.
What an interesting page. I'm so funny, boys. I should be on the DSP invitational interview files. Along me and Jade. Absolutely cracking jokes all day long. Classic memes. Alright.
I have more
The great squelch for me. Not today, boys. But this is alright. Oh shit, I forgot what well, I didn't realise this had vigilance. Oh, that didn't last very long, did it? That didn't last very long now, did it, boys? Okay, Alliance. Dee. Alright. That's pretty good. Okay, boys, wish I doodles. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. He's doing the counting, so this might be a big bitch. This might be a bit of a big beefster, boys. Okay, boys. It couldn't be a smaller beefster if we tried. Okay, boys. No attacks. It's crazy beef. Alright, I gotta start attacking, I think. And this guy too. For the memes. Alright, one more game after this. Anybody have any requests? Would you like to see a particular game? Would you like a game against your boy Cheeks? Or shall I pick Tezzeret and just have one game against Mono AIDS and then die of AIDS? Okay, 5. What is he gonna grab for 5? Nothing. Unbelievable scenes. Unbelievable British magics. Alright, one Tezzeret game. Actually, I'll play a Crucius. Yeah. We'll play one Crucius game and get out of here. But before the end of this, I do want to put Primeval Titan into some more decks. I know it's only one card, but you always have the dream of drawing it wherever you want. Primeval Titan and Tatiova, boys, what an absolute dream of a game of magics. Chaffy, boys! This is going to be fun. I better go first. Oh, and I get to go second as well. Amazing stuff. I love magics. I love a game of magics. Alright, we got Bollock Mastery. So I'm going to have him play this. And just have his balls in the wind. If he does nothing, I might die of AIDS. Yep, you got 4 mana. Big numbers. Okay, we're playing the AIDS game here, boys. We're playing the AIDS game here, lads. At least I could try and blow that up. Alright, so I get a spell. 1. I get 1 bag of shit. It's gonna have to be this, right? It's never gonna work. Target opponent reveals their penis.
For a complex plan. Let's improvise.
He's going to flash in the Wandering Bitch. Oh, it's almost like we're playing... Oh, even better, boys. I thought he was going to Wandering Bitch me. But he's even better than that, Lance.
Future looks bright for one of us.
Alright, that's enough of this. I'll play one more, I think. One more actual game of magic. Nothing better than being on the draw against counterspell to fairy decks. Boys, I fucking love it. 5 colours or 1 colour? Oh my god, boys. 2 colours. So this deck, I might have mentioned 100 times before. You gotta blap it. You gotta blap it as quickly as possible. And even this, I think, is too slow. I say even this, there's 2 lands and 3 fucking 9 mana cards. This is dog shit as well. But we're gonna have to try. I think I've probably lost. I kill this on 4, but he might have a exile spell for this. I guess we'll see, boys. Yeah, I needed more. Just maybe I should have mulliganed it to just flat, like 2 mana. Go for the throat. Playing a land on turn 1 is extremely taxing, boys. Extreme levels of British taxation. Alright. Playing Crucius ain't the play. Okay, boys, we might be able to get out of this. So, hopefully he plays this and 1 enchantment, and I can play this and minus it, and I think he'll concede. Maybe. Oh, slap it up on the tubes, boys! Slap it up on the tubes, and then call the police. Boys, we got a crackety matter. I absolutely love it when an entire game is played out in my head on turn 1 based entirely on seeing this guy. Easy quench.
I am the master here.
Alright, not drawing a land is a bit of a problem, but it should be solved by having a massive penis. Right, boys? Easy shits. Easy shits, boys. And I can only speak for one man, and that man loves easy shits. Alright, that's the one. I just love fucking, like, statistical aids. I love statistics, boys. That literally the only way you could lose a game is miss 5 land drops. And then what happens, boys? It's easy magic. Boys, I fucking love Magic the Gathering. So there's no way I can get rid of this. He's got 2/4. He's got 12 mana every turn. Croson Grip, I guess, is all I can grab. You got Croson Grip for me today, boys? Of course not. Unbelievable magic, boys. I'm very good. I don't know if anyone told you, but suck on my dick. Unbelievable shit on my ass. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. That's a lot of mayonnaise, boys. That was lucky, obviously, that Croson Grip was one of the 3 options, because I would never been able to get rid of this. All the way until my dad died of AIDS. Okay, boys. See that guy? He's what's known in the business as a stone cold memer. Stone cold red raw memage, boys. Interesting choice. I suppose it does stop me drawing cards.
My army has been destroyed.
Okay, boys. I got a lot of stuff. A lot of beautiful British shit. Are you going to shoot my Mind Stone out of the sky? Is he going to shoot my Mind Stone out of the sky, lads? If he doesn't know what to do about a Mind Stone, he's going to have an awful lot of problems deciding on how to measure his dad's dick when it's coming at him on Christmas Eve. But it'll be fine, I'm sure, boys. Got no instant or sorceries. We'll bang this layout out for the memes. Alright, we did it, boys. We got to the end of the turn. Somehow, me casting 6 spells took less turn than him saying okay. And I don't know about you, boys, but that's okay, sweet. That's okay sweets if ever a sweetie was okay sweeted. You know what I mean, boys? Of course you do, you fucking bellends. Have one of these. Okay. Okay, boys, let's have a good old game of Magic the Virgining. So, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls. That's a load of old tits, but we'll do all of that shit after this. So, you can get in the bin, and you can also die of AIDS. Get in the bin for all eternity, boys. Incredible stuff. So, seal away. Fling a seal away on the field for no reason. Good shit. Return all artifact enchantments and graveyards. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, he's going to be able to do that. Isn't he, boys? That's a bit of a shame. Hold for ransom. What can I do? -3. So my Emrakul is gonna die. There's nothing I can do about it, boys, but it is gonna be classic magic. Okay, he could still win. He could still win. He's got good shit, boys. He could still win with a bag of shit. But I do think he just gave up his chance of killing Emrakul. No. I see. Okay, boys. What do I want to do? Ditch 2 boys. We'll ditch this, and we shall ditch... We'll keep Glory Banger around. I got enough lands. Okay, boys. What do I have that blows up enchantment? Literally nothing in the game, right? Portal and Star, both kind of sexy. Sunbirds, boys, you know, that always gives me the horn. This guy for the full memes. Massacre, boy. Massacres all of those boys. But we're going to take Chandra for the memes. Oh, it's one of 2. It's one of 2, Lance. I forgot how that worked. Unbelievable stuff. So, what do I want to do? Meat Hook will save. I am just going to play Chandra.
I know who I am.
No one is telling. Let's get toast.
Toasty balls. Lance. Alright. So do these things get bigger with enchantments? I think they do. Or maybe I'll bollock this up. But don't tell anybody, boys. Shh. Don't tell anybody, Lance! They do get bigger when someone enters the field. But we got blow up all the peeps, which is good. It's good. Right, boys? Of course it is. That's what I said. If I had a full toolbox, though... If I had a full toolbox, I could Thoughtseize this thing. Just killing this would be enough.
Return to your place, interloper.
Alright, so we'll blow everyone up, we'll play shits, and we'll kill this. Oh, my Chandra's gonna live as well. That's pretty good. That's fucking great, Magic Boys. Oh, I can copy Grizzle Boy. Maybe. We got plays of a sort. So does this bring back Planeswalkers? It does. I don't want to minus this. I think just plussing it is pretty sexy.
Is it just me, or is it getting a little warm in here?
So if I meat hook, everyone dies. Which is a bit of a shame. But that's Magic Boys. I wonder if I should have killed this. What does this do? 5 damage to everybody, so also kill Chandra, which I don't want. Okay, let's just get rid of all of these lands. Now, what? Crucius again? He is pretty good, Lance. Hellish Norn, what an absolute fucking horny bitch. I don't think I care about it. This hasn't been a bad game. Right. Vice Admiral Jean says, did you see they want people to pay for a sleeve that is just a shit version of the vanilla card? I did see that. But people like it. People like it a lot. So he gets to play everything. Oh, Mirari's Wake as well. That's a problem. Mirari's Wank is going to be a problem, boys, because I only had one way of getting rid of that, and it's gone. So he's going to have double the manas. But I'm going to have Chandra literally do all of the work. Which is possible, boys. It is possible. Hang on. If a permanent entering the battlefield calls a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, it triggers an additional time. Permanents entering their shits don't trigger at all. Boys, we really might crack this fucking matter. We really might crack this fucking matter. Except for Calyx. So we're going to have to wait until this resolves? I don't know. It's a tricky one. It is a tricky one. I actually need to exile this. If this gets exiled, I think that we can really crack any measure. So, 2, 3. So, let's have a good think, boys. Burn down the shits for some whun to make sure that he can't use the Wandering Wankstein.
I've learned much during my travels. Let me show you.
Elish Norn is the key now. It's just I need to be smart enough to understand when to use it. And I don't think that I am that smart, boys.
We must protect the people.
Because the problem is... The problem is gonna be, Lance, everything comes back on the field all at once. Nothing triggers except this. But then I suppose this isn't a... Alright, I'm just gonna play it and hope for the best. I'm just gonna play it and hope for the best. We got a Yorgo there from the boy. He's eager to start Mojiks in his pubes. So it shouldn't work, right? Alright, well I guess I don't understand enchantments. Permanents entering the battlefield don't cause abilities of permanents to trigger. But that looked like that just triggered to me. But I don't know, boys.
Remember your training.
I don't know, Lance.
Is it just me, or is it getting a little warm in here?
Getting a little toasty in here, boys.
What? My hair is on fire? I know. Time to toast your marshmallows. S'mores, anyone?
Is that what I want to do? I don't know.
I guess that's it then.
Massacre boy, that's probably good. Well, I guess we never really saw what would have happened. So this is the thing I'm thinking here. Return everything from your grave to the field. But because of this, all of the triggers won't work. But, yeah, I mean, nothing would work, I suppose. So they'd all, yeah, it would just all come to the field and nothing would happen. But then it could exile this, but this is already too high. So I guess I was worried about nothing. I guess I was worried about nothing, Lance. The man just got completely shattered by a meta-shattering gold. That's it. I've had enough. I think I got 1 pack, 2 packs, boys. Let's have a look at what can be done. Boys, absolutely slam dunk in the bin. We already looked at the deals for today, but again, Vice Admiral Jean brought up the wobbly shit sleeve. This should have just been a Christmas present. Because everyone liked it when they did throwback to the 80s thing. But then they couldn't just give it to us, boys. 3,000 shits. 3 packs or 1 tattered sleeve. Oh, it's only £3. I know. Giving a nepotistic racist company £3 times 1 million idiots is what? Nearly $200,000 or something. But still, boys, you gotta respect this. You've gotta respect Baywatch Boobomatrons. Wizards are finally starting to know that this community are gonna respond to Pamela Anderson Baywatch wanking from the 1990s over My Little Pony dildo-y fucking dumb shits. That is gonna happen, boys. Especially as more and more prominent Magic the Gathering people are OnlyFans slags. I can see Lewis Stardust's pussy right now. Like that on Google. And that's good majigs, boys. That's good. That's what I want from the game. I want to know almost everybody fought off suicide and then is now living day to day selling me pictures of their tits that I just get off Google. Boys, that is a wonderful way to spend an evening. Also, Ali Wankfield got permanently suspended off Twitter. But then she just made another account, so, you know, that worked. Vice Admiral Jean says, if it's a birthday for Majiks, why not like a ribbon or some balloons or some shit? Why do anything? Magic is bollocks. The people who run this game clearly stopped giving a fuck when almost every tournament was ruined, playing on 6 frames per second, just horse shitty connection, no spectator mode rubbish. And after that, I was like, well, have some alchemy cards, have some explorer cards. I don't even know if anyone plays those. But I do know people will line up round the block to give wizards money for fucking nothing. Like £50 these sleeves are. I mean lands. 50 human pounds. I think it's only £10 for Kiora's Minge. £50. And you fucking idiots will just spend that like it's better than buying your niece some Barbie toys or some shit. You fucking weirdos. Anyway, boys, we had a wonderful time. I love Majik. And that's it, I suppose. I'll see you all on the Discord. And don't be scared to share some pictures that you found on Google of Jana Amari's ass, or Zabracadabra's tits, or Boltbird's flat knockers, or Christine Sprank's everything, or someone who looks like Gabby Smart so much that I fooled you into thinking she also started an OnlyFans. Classic weasel-faced OnlyFans $5.99. Anyway, until next time, boys, enjoy your evening, and cheese ex adish. Rachel Weeks, ask me on the Discord and I'll tell you, because I'm out of here. GG's X8.